Hello again. Before we get started on controlling lights, we've got to connect them. First, your light fixtures need power. Sorry, but you're on your own for that one. You seem like a smart cookie though. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Next, we need to connect the DMX control chain between the Alcorn McBride control device and your light fixtures. This wiring is a little different depending on which control device you're using, so let's go through the options. The V16X and V4X show controllers both provide DMX output from serial port 1, located here. This is a 5-pin Phoenix screw terminal connector with DMX- on pin 1, DMX+ on pin 2, and ground on pin 5. DMX commonly uses 3-pin and 5-pin female XLR connectors for signal output. You'll need to confirm which type your lighting system requires, keeping in mind that it might be a mixture of both. Are we having fun yet? Once you make the Phoenix connector, you can plug it into the V16X unit like this. Ride Player provides DMX control output from its serial GPS connector located here. This signal is available on a 12-pin Molex MiniFit Junior connector. DMX- is on pin 9, DMX+ on pin 2, and ground on pin 7. Here's how you would wire this connector to 3-pin and 5-pin female XLR connectors to output the DMX signal. You can find more details on this connector in the hardware section of the Ride Player's User's Guide. Once you terminate the Molex connector, just plug it into Ride Player like so. Once you've wired the DMX output of your Alcorn McBride device to an XLR connector, you just need to start daisy chaining XLR cables between your DMX fixtures. Each fixture will have a DMX input and an output. Most fixtures will use a 3-pin or 5-pin XLR, so be sure to study your fixtures ahead of time and purchase adapters and cables as needed. On rare occasions, fixtures may use Phoenix-style connectors for DMX. Devices like LED strip controllers are a good example. These will just require you to cut, strip, and terminate your signal wires, just as you did for the V16X, V4X, or Ride Player. When you get to the last fixture in the chain, it's recommended practice to put a terminator on the output of the last DMX device. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Amazon sent the wrong kind of terminator. I knew I should have read those reviews. A DMX terminator like this would work much better, and would also be less likely to exterminate mankind, which I think we would all agree is a good thing. It's also recommended to daisy chain no more than 32 DMX devices. In fact, many lighting professionals recommend keeping that number down to more like 16 fixtures just to be extra safe. The reason for this is that the DMX signal will become loaded slightly more with each fixture that gets added to the chain. At some point, the signal will no longer be reliable, and that could have catastrophic consequences that'll just ruin your whole day. If you have more than 16 fixtures, or 32 if you like to live dangerously, you should consider investing in a DMX splitter. This device is exactly what it sounds like. It will accept the DMX control signal from your Alcorn McBride device, and then provide multiple outputs that can be used to drive different DMX control chains. As far as the DMX fixtures are concerned, it doesn't matter what chain they're attached to. They'll still be able to monitor all 512 channels of DMX and respond to their addressed channels. Alright, your lighting system should be all wired up now. We're one step closer to the fun stuff.